Alright, here we go there, YouTube. It's not a cloud in the sky. That's my 200-watt solar panel. So I got the eddy out here. It's being charged by the battery at 100 watts. That's at 72%, 100 watts. It is being charged here. I'm using this charge controller. So here's some pretty interesting stuff. So if we can see this, it's 2 amps and 29 watts from the panel. If we remove the eddy, it jumps up to 132 watts and 9.8 amps. So by plugging in the blue eddy, it's given 100 watts. Sorry guys, so bad out here. Yeah, so it's given about 6 amps and 100 watts to the eddy here. And so if I unplug it, that 100 watts is going to go back down to the battery. So there we go. This is my 200 watt bifacial. If I set this down the right way, it might get more wattage. Let's see. Alright, I tried moving that panel down on the ground like it should be, but it's not doing anything. So it's charging pretty quickly. And we're still getting 2 amps at 30 watts. So this is charging slowly, but yeah, so it's diverted 100 watts to this. It's pretty, yeah, it's kind of weird, I'm aware, but interesting. I'm having on Amazon, I'm ordering the extensions for this, the 30-foot extension, so I can literally put this in the sun and stand over there in the shade or up here on my porch, and with all this stuff up there, and I'll have to be out here in the sun. Pop a hot day. So there's a Licitti box running. I put this in last night, and it wasn't too bad. I have a shunt, and of course it's right below this lid here, and let me move this stuff out of the way. I was trying to get in the shade, but that cord's not long enough. That little shade down there, I was going to put it in. Well, there it is. The Lucidity. That's the Red Odo, 100 amp hour in that box. It is being charged by the solar panel through its charge controller, and then I'm charging it to the eddy. If we look down here, one last time. So let me switch some cords real quick. Let me. So I got 100 watts here. Let me put the eddy on the solar panel and see what happens. So I got the eddy running directly off the solar at 151 and 75%. So I've got 51 more watts coming off the panel instead of coming from the box. That's kind of cool. But my box is not being charged at all. So I'm gonna switch everything back, and gonna go from there. Yeah, nothing coming in at all in that. Cool. All right, let me switch it back. So from the battery itself, it's 98. I don't have the other plugged in yet, just the rest of it. So if I plug this in, The solar panel is plugged into the battery box. You can tell down there, amps. So everything's been diverted to the box there, Eddie. That's kind of cool. So on the charge controller, the power coming in from solar panel into the charge controller, and the charge controller is going into the battery. But we see some of that wattage and stuff taken away from it, going into the Eddy. So that's kind of cool. I figure all that numbers will be, 130 watts, whatever. But that's what the numbers. I really don't know what it means. But that's it. That is a 200 watt panel. Alright. That's all I got to show you for now.